Joey and Ted here, back again for dudesintheroom.com. We have another Coffee and Robe classic game review for you guys. Whereas normally I would do what I like to call hidden gem or forgotten kind of gems from gaming history. I'm gonna change it up a little bit, and I'm playing a game on my DS, or really it's on my 3DS. But this is a DS game, and most people consider it probably one of the best DS games, depending on who you ask. The game's called The World Ends with You, and let's go ahead and check it out. So if you haven't seen this game before, and I figured I showed off a little bit just because this is a game you'll see it. This is one of those games you'll see on a lot of lists if you look at any best games, blah blah blah. But I think it's worth showing off just because it has this really cool anime style, and I don't know if you can hear the music in here, but it has the actual soundtrack at all times going through. I mean, you'll hear kind of the same songs over and over, but it's still amazing that on a DS cart they have actual music and people singing basically going on throughout the game. And it's just a really weird concept, just that I've always thought was really cool. It's a really interesting battle system, and let me get through a little bit of story here. It's got this, the crazy Japanese art style from around about, I want to say this game came out around about 2009, 2008, 2009. I'm making a choice on here. The pink chick. Always go with the pink-haired girl. The music, the art style. That's the stuff that the kind of the battle system. That's the stuff that really drives this game home. It's a little wacky, as you can see. You can probably tell from these screens, and I'm not really on the battle system just yet. But the way it works is, I'll explain before I get there. The way it works is it kind of goes on both screens. You can see I have my guys at my bottom screen here, and usually on any level you have one character fighting on the bottom screen. Then on the top screen you have another character doing kind of a different sort of fighting, and it sounds kind of difficult to kind of balance the two, but the game kind of gives you hints of which screen that you're fighting on. Like you'll switch between the characters in a way. So while your girl is fighting on top, she'll then let you know to switch down to the guy on the bottom screen, and then okay. So this is a new little pin. This is the pin system, which is kind of you get your attacks from. So I just got a pin of this soda can dealy Geo here, and okay, so awesome. Let's check out today's mission. Apparently I'm talking to someone who kind of well, this is one of my main characters. I'm talking to two other characters. These are all kids in kind of Shibuya, Japan, which is they're these characters known as Reapers, which they're trying to. The basic story is they're trying to eliminate these monsters called the Noise, and they're trying to do that by basically just battling in the streets. So it's a lot of, obviously, I sound crazy talking about this stuff, but it's a lot of crazy Japanese, like Japanese culture stuff. But I think it's a really interesting game. Can't really show you the gameplay much right now. I'm in kind of menu hell here, dealing with these two characters, but yeah. The World Ends with You. This game actually recently came out, I think about a year ago or so, on your either iPhone, iOS. And I want to say it's also on Android, but it's still, I mean, the price, it's still a little pricey getting it. Playing this on your phone probably would be best to go ahead and pick up, if you have a DS or a 3DS, to pick up the cart of it. No more questions. There we go. Yeah, I still think this is a better. I mean, because you have the touch screen as well on your phone, but it helps to have a stylus. And if you're gonna have a stylus, have a Yoshi stylus. That always helps. I don't know, just dealing with the stylus, and plus, also kind of going through a lot of these menus and stuff, I prefer to have, you know, your D-pad and your, you know, your face buttons. So I mean, I think it's a better experience all around, just playing this cart on an actual game system instead of, I don't know. I'm just the kind of person, I hate doing touchscreen with my actual finger. So yeah, this is The World Ends With You. Go get it. It's one of the best experiences you can have on your DS.